Hi Carol and Gary. This is the back end of your website, and the place you get it to access it is balloonkits.com/administrator. I'll email you the username and the password for that. I think we're going to stay with your username. Anyway, I'll tell you how to that in the email. Anyway, when you log in, if you see this notices here, just go ahead and click Update Now, and it's safe to do that. And when you see down, updates down here too as well. And yeah, I've already done this, so it's done. And then when you're done, just click Purge Cache. It's not necessary if you forget to do that. That's no big deal. Okay, so I'm back here. And before I forget, I'm going to just jump to your email for a second. Just go to gmail.com, log in with your username, info@balloonKits.com. And the password's in the email as well. It's got a capital F. Just remember that. And as far as your settings go, we just got logged out. Info@balloonKits.com. Probably only allowing one of us to log in at the same time. Anyway, so here we're logged in now. And let's go to our preferences, and let's go here, settings, and you can see I'm trying to get it to also automatically send a copy to your Gmail address. So if I misspelled it, just let me know, but I think it's correct. So I'm going to resend the verification email now. Okay, and once you get in the email address, just click on the link there. Then you go back here and you turn it on, or just tell me and I will turn it on. In other words, it's a two-step process. Okay, so that way you don't need to stay logged in here all the time. However, you can be logged in with several accounts at the same time. For example, I want to log into, say Ken at SedonaSky.com. Okay, so I gotta remember my password here. Okay, so you can see that I'm logged into my personal account here, and I'm still logged into your account. So you can have several accounts logged in at the same time. Okay, so so let's just go back to where is your demo? I'm going to just pause this tutorial for a second. Okay, so we're back in the administrative area here, and notice how I have 4 tabs open at the same time, one for your email, one for your home page, and then I have 2, sometimes 3, 4, 5 administrator pages. They both look the same right now, but let's just go and show how we can be in 2 different places at the same time. So there's Rock Quick Cart, that's your shopping cart, and here we're in the home page. So I'm just going to move this tab over here. So I'm just going to show you how we can get a lot of things done. So if you want to change any text on any one of your products for sale, you just click here, and there's the text, and there's the edit. You can change the price, etc. Okay, I'm going to close that. If you want to add a new item, you just put your name, price, shipping cost, select an image. If you have it on your desktop, just go down to here and choose it off of your desktop. Okay, so there's your desktop there. So that's how you add products. And I'm just going to cancel out of here, cancel out of there. If you've already got the product uploaded, you can just browse through here, or perhaps you've got it someplace else already on the server, then you can do it that way. So basically you just do that and press published over here, obviously. So let's just I'm just going to do an actual test product right now. I'm going to make it $5, shipping to, I'm going to select it right off my desktop. I just created a screenshot. My desktop, there it is there. I'm uploading it, and I am think if we could press insert, no, that didn't quite work because we've got to do one more step. So I'm going to just again start upload. Okay. File name must only contain alphanumeric, no spaces. So basically it gave me an error message. So I'm just going to change the name to make it real simple, and I'm going to call this image delete. So it's real, so we can delete the image later. So that was the problem. So look for error messages. So now it's called delete.png. I'm uploading it. There we go. So there's my test. It's just a screenshot. Okay. So now we click on it here one more time, and I'm pressing insert. Okay. So there is the image. It's not showing up here for some reason, but it may show up later. Let's just test that out. It should be showing up when I press the save button, and we'll do it. Anyway, so I'm just going to type a bunch of text in here, and I'm just going to press save and close actually. And there's the test there. I'm going to go back to the order page and see if that product is showing up, and if it's there, it is there. There's the image. Great. And so if we go back here, the image should be there. It's showing up. So it doesn't show up immediately. You have to save it first before the image to show up. But that's about as simple as you can get. And if you want to, if you like the formatting of another product, what you might want to do, you like the layout or something, just copy this. Or actually what you can do is just press save as copy. Okay. That way you have a starting point that's perhaps more exact to what you want. So so now we have two products with the same, and if you look over the right, this is ID number 14. Okay, so that's obviously the more recent one. So I'm going to unpublish it, but it's basically a duplicate, and I'm going to unpublish the test. So I think that's pretty well it. Let's just look at another product here, just for the heck of it. Yeah, your text layout here is quite simple. But basically the cart is as simple as possible. I'm going to press close. Options on the top right. Now here's something you should look at. In fact, I'm going to cancel out of there just to show you, because I think I went a little fast. So here's all your products. On the top right, options. Click on it. And you can see the email address we have is info@bloomkits.com. See, it says your PayPal address. And be careful about changing any settings. A lot of these things won't apply if, like, for example, Google, you're not using Google Checkout, so it doesn't matter what you put in here because it just won't apply. Okay, so the shipping, if you were to turn this on, for example, then this would override anything else that you have in the carts. Right now, I believe you have it added individually, or I can't remember how we had it set up, but let me just go back here again. I'm going to go back, so I'm going to have two windows open. Rock Quick Cart. I think I saw you have the shipping. Well, here you have shipping. So in other words, you can set it up individually. I think you might have added this later on. So if you don't want shipping here, I think you did that. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. Anyway, I see $2 in shipping in here. If you want that off and add that on later. I thought we decided that we were going to make that all shipping was going to be added later. So I'm going to turn this off right now. That might have been a mistake. So basically all your items in this cart have no shipping because, as the message on top says, click here to pay by credit card, etc. Okay, so here's where people can put any amount that you tell them. Okay, so they've already paid PayPal for the basic cost, but they now need to pay an extra $23 for shipping. And you tell them that, and you give them this link. You just say, hey, please go to this link and enter $23 in the PayPal field. So when they go here and they click on here, let's just see we got this building. Got to change this. I'll change this right now. We're got the wrong email address in there. I don't know how that happened. I was hoping you guys would check everything out really in detail. Okay, so I just fixed it. This is PayPal orders will now go to info@bloomkits.com. And this, you should test this out as well. And it's asking for all of these. And so I'm just going to put a quick K and try and submit this. And you should get a copy of this test in your email. And I'm going to log into this PayPal Balloon Kits right here. And if one doesn't come in, I need to fix this, and I'm going to fix it right now. Okay, this email that I sent you went into the spam folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a filter. Well, the simple way is just add Ken Williams to contact list. That should remove it from getting sent to the spam. And the reason it was sent to the spam is because it had PayPal in it. Any emails that's got PayPal in it is looked at very suspiciously. And I'm going to filter messages like that as well. Anything sent from info@SedonaSky.com, I'm going to create a filter that it's never send it to spam, and create a new label. I'll just call this Sedona Sky, and there we go, create it. And actually I'm going to go back one, and anything sent from SedonaSky.com, that way it'll be Ken or info or Deb. Okay, and that's going to the folder. There we go. So there's a folder on the left. So any email sent from me will automatically go in the folder, and it will also stay in your inbox. Now I'm going to go back to order and submit a second test here. I'm going to put the word test in here. I'm going to put a real email address and a bunch of numbers there. Sedona AZ 86325, because if it's got a bunch of junk information in there, it may not get through just because it looks like a real obvious spam. Okay, so month and year. Okay, so we're going to go back here. 04/2017. Okay. So I'm sending this as a test. We got to make sure everything is working. And I wish this, I thought that you guys had tested this all thoroughly earlier. So let's just check your inbox and see. There it is there. There's the order that just came in. So this form is working. And there you go. Now as far as your emails go, this is now working through Google Apps, which is the best email system in the world. So you really should, anyway, yeah, there should be no issues, but you should get to understand it. Looks like you guys both have Gmail accounts, and there's 100 things more you can learn about Gmail, but just realize, bottom line, it is rock solid, reliable, but you do need to learn how to use every aspect of it. Okay, so let's look more aspects of your site. Articles. So here's, if you want to edit any page, you just go in the back end here. Now what I could possibly do is make this a little easier for you, is I could add a login on the home page, and that way you could edit things from the front end. So I'm going to do a little gymnastics here. You don't have to follow too closely here. I'm going to add a module. This is just for your fun of it, but you may enjoy this. I'm going to add a login module, and this way you can edit articles from the front end. Okay, and I'm going to put it I'm gonna put it only on. I don't want it in every page. I'm just gonna put it on the bottom of just the about page. Okay. So let's just press there, save and close. So let's go back to here and refresh, and your about actually just goes down to here, so that was probably a bad example. Let's go back here. We're in modules, login. Oops, I didn't select a position, so we've got to choose a position. I'm going to make it bottom F, and I'm going to change it to page. Let's just make it bottom of the photo gallery. What the heck, let's just put it at the bottom of the home page, make it easier for you. So there we go there. And now we go back here and we refresh the home page, and there should now be a login at the bottom here, and I don't see it. So I'll fix this. Well, let's just do it now. Come on, let me just pause it and I'll get this fixed. Okay, I've got this working now. But what I just did was allows you to edit without having to go here. You can go here, and again, the way we went was articles, article manager, and we can edit all the articles this way. Okay, and if it's not in an article like this, where you can also go to edit, is in modules. So it's either in one or the other. So two places to edit text there is in content, article manager, or extensions module manager. The articles are the main articles, the major text. The modules or anything on the right or hidden on the, or not hidden, but for example, let's just, anywhere, anything that's not in the articles is either on the right, the bottom, and sometimes at the very top of articles. Those are called modules. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sync your passwords so that they're the same for your email address. Okay. Okay, so info@balloonkits.com, making a super administrator. So now the password I put in here for your login is going to be the same as your password for your Gmail account. Okay. Username is in use. I guess I already used that username over here. So let's just cancel this out. Carol Balloon username. Okay, it did save. Okay, so now we put in Carol. Let me just back up a step. On the bottom of your home page is member login, and type in Carol. Oops. And log in. Now we're logged in. You'll see this little pencil, and this allows you to edit things a little more easy. I'm just going to add this in here. You might want to edit this module from the front end. It's a little trickier, but let's just see what happens when you click on it. Okay, this is pretty cool. I usually don't edit from the front end, but you got to be careful about this, because we're not going to include this in the tutorial today because it's too much. But you could just change a bit of text. This is for the front page slideshow. Just be very careful. Make minor, because we were very careful about the number of words, etc. If you start adding too many words, or perhaps not enough, it could start throwing off the alignment. So I'd rather you not edit the slideshow for now. But for text, no problem. So if you want to edit the text, once you're logged in the front end, you can just click here. And there you go, magically you can just edit it right here. And I'm just going to show you, put an exclamation mark right there, press save. Okay, and there's the exclamation mark. Okay, so now I'm going to edit it again, and I'm going to remove it and put a period, press save. So that's how easy you can change the text on the home page. If you want to edit the text here, and this is again a module, click here and just make any text changes you want. Press save on the top. I'm going to press cancel and go back to here and go to the about page, click here. Ask us a question. You probably don't want to tweet this. No, that just goes to the email address. Okay. About instructions. So when you want to edit something in the instructions page, you just where's that little pencil mark? I don't see it. Are we logged in? We are logged in. I don't see the pencil mark. Why isn't the pencil mark not showing up? Okay, so for some reason you got to edit this in the back end. And the page is called Instructions, How to Make Foil Balloon Kits. Instructions. Okay, here's the pencil. I just didn't see it. It's right next to the, see if you click on the email thing, you can, a customer can send this to a client, or pardon me, a friend. They want to print out this page, they click here. And if you want to edit this page, just click here, this little icon, the pencil icon, and there you go. Again, just be super duper careful. If we have to fix something, we'll have to charge you for it, and just let us know right away, because that way we can restore it to 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm pressing cancel out of there, and the way to edit the page in the back end is that's the modules, the article, lots of modules, instructions, just click it there. So you got 2 different ways to edit it, front end, back end. Hopefully you're not 100% confused, and just go over the video a few different times, be logged in, and just go slowly and just make superficial changes, and just make, for the first couple weeks, just make superficial changes, you know, comma here or this and that, just so you get a feel for it, and that should be it for now.